I'm Rebecca Brand, and I went to Turkey to get veneers. I also had a lot of other dental work done. The year is 2020, and I had the very highest quality of veneers possible put on when I went to Turkey. Traveling has changed since the pandemic. I went there right before to get my veneers. These are scenes from Turkey's airport. It shows you all the precautions they take in that country. They have a very low case rate. Turkey has done an incredible job of slowing the virus. Tourism is bustling and beautiful. Turkey was and still is a great place to go to get dental work done. I researched and found MedLife Group, and they follow the strictest of the COVID safety standards for all of their patients. I'm going to show you what I did there. The end result was very emotional to me because I had had braces for 3 years when I was 16 years old, and my whole life I still had crooked teeth. I was so delighted with my smile. I was so excited day one to get started. The first step was to take full x-rays of my mouth, which was really fast with this very innovative high-tech machine.
What's the best in here? Back. Remember, back towards your lips.
And then we took a look at the x-rays together with the smile designer, Dr. Ejit. We thoroughly went over how my new smile would be designed. I went back for my second set of appointments 2 days later, and I toured Turkey in between. These are the before shots of my mouth. That's what it looked like. He explained further the process, and I had an inspection of the look of the mock-up veneers he was going to make with me to see if I liked the look.
She wants to get it.
He put on temporaries of what the new smile would look like, and I got to decide whether it was going to be smile design number 1, which was very standard, and he says that's like the Da Vinci of architect designs. But I said, well, wait a second, maybe I want it a little longer in the front, and I wanted to check that out too. So he created longer front teeth, and I played with that for about 20 minutes with the smile designer and realized, nope, I didn't want that look. So we discussed it for quite a while because I wanted to make sure that this set of veneers would be the great set that I would have for years and years to come, if not for the rest of my life, which was important to me. Dr. Ejit, I started calling Dr. Kind Eyes because he was so wonderful, as he really cared about what was going on with me. I really had a bond with him. He spoke great English. On day 3, I had a laser gum treatment. He took some before shots, which was interesting because I wanted to know what I looked like before and what I would look like after. I felt like a supermodel. They really cared. They wanted to get this right, so to make sure I would be happy with the end results. Then it was time to work with the oral surgeon, and he was going to measure for the veneers and the temporaries made, and it was Dr. Kagler. Here what Dr. Kagler does is a laser gum treatment. Now that laser treatment is really crucial for veneers. They do that to ensure that your gum line will perfectly match your new teeth and look natural. His background is he trained for 4 years in dental school and then another 3 years as an oral surgeon. He also then worked for the government for 4 years on government cases because that's how they are trained in Turkey. And then Dr. Kind Eyes came in and he put local anesthesia in my mouth, just like you would do in any other dentist in California. So that was simple and normal, and I got to see the molds, and the process that they do is this process, so you can know it is the highest quality process. And then I had a second mold for the temporaries, and then they sanded my teeth down in the front. It's a very light sanding of the teeth, and what that does is it makes it so the veneers can stick very easily and permanently to your teeth. It is super light, hardly anything was removed. I was surprised. My teeth looked exactly the same after the sanding that they did before. So it's very light, very minimal, which is a new way of doing it. It's the highest, most quality style of veneers and application process anywhere in the world.
Now it's time for the button.
I'm showing you what my teeth look like afterwards. It's basically the same teeth I had to start with, just a little taken off. Then we did a bottom teeth mold for the veneers. It was easy, simple. This appointment was about 2 hours, whereas the first day appointment was very fast. So I was able to do a tour of some sites in Turkey before this. and I had the fitting of the temporary veneers, and I was checking for the look and the fit of it. So this appointment was longer than the first appointment, and it happened a couple days after my first appointment, so I was able to tour some of Turkey and the beautiful area of Izmir, where this was happening, to enjoy. So I'm looking at my teeth, and he's fitting it and making sure that the mock-up and the temporaries and what they're going to look like, and so I would have some temporary teeth, and I love the look. Yeah?
Great.
Really? And we did the same for the bottom as we did for the top. Some molds were taken, and he fitted my temporaries on the lower. There was a full staff working. Everybody was highly skilled. They would have 3 specialists available for anything I needed every single day I went in. This whole process only took me 1 week. Then it was time to choose the color. There were natural shades, in case you only had a few veneers to do. But I had full sets, 8 on the top and 8 on the bottom, and I decided to go with one of the more whiter colors. And he gave me the choice, but I wanted a more bleached look. They had different choices of bleach look, so I decided to put them on my teeth and see, no, that was too white, and then kind of get some colors and what was it going to be. And this process was difficult for me. One of them was just the natural shades, but then that other one I'm showing was the bleached.
Gradient. Yep.
Gradient. That's interesting.
I think that's...
Oh, and then Dr. Duran came in. He's an endodontist because I had a root canal, and they just added that in, and it was the easiest root canal I've ever had. And after touring Turkey again, I came back for another hour visit, and we had to try on the veneers, the upper and the lower veneers, and they were there to look at. They placed them all on my teeth. First, though, they had to remove my temporaries that they'd put on, and they just pulled them off and they throw them away, which seemed like a lot of work for me to have temporaries for a couple of days to eat while I was running around and look good. I mean, the temporaries look great. They were so easy. So they're put on to make sure that they fit perfectly, and also that I would like the shape of them, which I did. Here's a picture of my veneers before they're polished. They polish them later. So he spent a lot of time testing them, putting them on to see if the fit was right, if the lab, which is a super high quality lab that they work with, did a really good job. Because if the lab messed up and if something was wrong, then they wouldn't want to install it onto my mouth. Now, isn't that interesting? These teeth are longer, and as you age, your teeth wear down. I want to look young. So I had the smile designer get me the perfect size for the rest of my life and this perfect color. And that's Dr. Kind Eyes, Dr. E.G., doing it again. Just there helping me. He was my main doctor. I wanted to show all the details of this because this is what you go through to get veneers on. And oh, I just wanted to show. Isn't that sweet? So he's checking the fit there, and then the oral surgeon comes in and double checks. They work together, and then all this happened, and actually it was 10 days for me, a little bit over a week. Now I got to check. This is day 4 still. I'm checking it. He's put them on. Do I like it? Yes, I do. And there's my bottom, and I wanted my bottom to look natural. My bottom teeth had been super crooked when I began. I haven't had straight teeth in the bottom of my mouth ever in my life. In my whole entire life, and that was emotional for me. I touched it with my tongue to feel the feel. It felt great. I had another photographer there because I wanted to really document this. That man in the back is the manager of MedLife Group. It was wonderful. He cared too. He comes in and checks on the patients. His name is Volkan. We became friends. The doctor explained to me further more about these veneers and what he saw in his mind's artistry eye and vision. And so we discussed it quite a while because I was very concerned about the color. I was thinking the color might still be too yellow. I do a lot of camera work. I have a YouTube channel. And so I just didn't know. So I was able to go back and look again at the color. And after they made this full set of veneers for free, they changed them to get them just the way I wanted. They are so careful to do exactly what the patient wants. And by the way, this was 10 to 17% of the price I had gotten in California in Turkey, which is amazing. This is so inexpensive to do it. That's why medical tourism is such a big deal. And that's why I went to Turkey. Turkey is in the top in the world on medical tourism because all those doctors I'm working with have incredible educations and incredible experience. And they've done so much work with the government after receiving their advanced degrees.
This concludes day 4, right? This is the 4th day.
Yeah.
And so they put temporaries on me again. And so I'm going to have these on, and I'll come back in a couple of days, and I've picked out the color that I like. I'm so excited. And so they put the temporaries on again for 2 more days. So, oh my gosh, in a week, I'm going to have the perfect teeth.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so fast.
What a team.
Yeah, what a team. Okay, I'll see you in a couple days.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Woo!
The yellow and the blue are solutions, and they're just to clear the surfaces of the veneers and my teeth for putting on or cementing the veneers in place. They need to be perfectly clean, so they use those solutions so they can be cemented with no issues. The cement is put on at the last second before putting the veneers right on those teeth of mine after they ground them down, and then they're lasered to dry them. So we do the full top of my mouth. I'm thrilled, and now it's time for my bottom, and that's what the bottom looked like before I did it. Very crooked, very bad, very yellow. But the smile designer, Dr. Yigit, is going to fix that for me, Dr. Kind Eyes. And it was an amazing process to go through. What a wonderful, wonderful smile designer. And there he is taking off my old temporaries, and they just pop them out, break them apart, throw them away, to then put on the final veneers. And look at the tedious work. He just is such a professional and so good at this talent. Again, this is MedLife Group out of Izmir, Turkey. I had researched thoroughly on the internet to find them, and this is more of the process. I felt they were the highest quality in the world to work with and loved the price. This is only a few $1,000s to get these veneers on, and in the United States, it would have been about $30,000 or more to do 8 times 2, so 16 veneers. I was priced out at $1,700 per veneer, up to $2,500 per veneer from California doctors. And this is the exact quality that I would have gotten at those high institutions. The precise name of these veneers are called IMAX veneers. And there's a full article I'm going to copy and paste from so you understand or you can find out. But you can also just call them directly, which I did, and talk to them on the phone and email and whatever you like to be able to coordinate the stay. It was very, very easy to do that. They actually even put me up at the Hilton Hotel, and they had a couple of different hotels that were amazing. Here I am getting my smile.
First time I like that. It's like it hasn't lost me. Thank you.
I told you.
I think it looks great. I think the color, I like the color.
Yeah.
Like when we talked, I said, well, maybe you only need 6.
Yeah.
And you go, no, you go 8. And I can see why, because your mouth is going to show.
Exactly.
It's
Because
going
the
to
smile
show.
and a little bit
It's a little
wide,
tiny
wider,
bit,
yeah?
and you're going to see all of it. You don't want to have like, oh, what's the you know?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. It looks amazing.
I think so too.
I can't get over it.
And the doctor gave me some more instructions about the care of my teeth, and I'm cutting this video down, but he talked to me so much, and I just try to get you the highlights so you can see what the process was.
I can't get over it.
Looks great.
Yeah, I can't get over it. It's just, it's like something really huge has happened, but it's happened so fast. In a week, this has happened to me. A life you know, change will last my lifetime. I'm still now in the mouth, so I can't talk right. It's a change will last a lifetime. And I've spent so much of my life trying to have a pretty smile from the time I was 16, 3 years of braces. It didn't work, obviously. I had a lot to correct. And so this in 1 week, I have a permanent solution with a white smile, no more whitening strips, you know? Yeah. Gosh. Wow. Okay. Thank you. Okay, I'll get under your hair.
And then I came back the next day for my after photos, and I felt like a glamour girl. But it was important that we took before and afters, and it was such a wonderful day with Dr. Kagler, the oral surgeon, and he took, that's a photo machine, so they can do, when we put those on the front of the video, so you can see the befores and after again, or maybe I'll put them in the back of this video for you, so you can see that again, because that's pretty amazing what was done. And well, it's actually a little bit over a week because I had some touring days and so got to see Turkey and have a great time. And so he's checking everything. It's got to be really great on the gums, which is really important to me. They just want to make sure their work is the highest quality anywhere in the world. This is how astute and careful these doctors are. And they all speak English. It was such a wonderful experience. I just feel. And then Dr. Kagler gave me instructions to brush, and I talked to the manager of MedLife again. You know, we just to make sure that I was going to go home and everything was going to be great and fine when I left Turkey. So Dr. Ejit came again, and he did some more work, and he was flossing, you know, just in case there's a little stray bit of cement or something that came off with the veneers. And he wanted me to be able to floss in between them, which is important. So he's double checking, and he took the Durell a couple times. I wasn't even anesthesiaed this day, just to make sure that I could floss and go home and take proper care of my teeth, just like they were before, where I would floss. So that was kind of surprising to me. The veneers are on the front part of the teeth. They're not in the back. And then we just went through, and my gum bled a little bit there because that was a sensitive part of my mouth. And that's one of my conditions. I have bad gums. But it didn't matter. I could still get these veneers on, even though my gums were not perfect. I came in with a lot of mouth problems. I had a bridge done, included in the price, and 2 cavities replaced in the price, and a root canal replaced in the price. That was 10 to 17% of what it would be for California prices. And that is absolutely correct and true. And I want anybody watching this to understand it was worth the trip to Turkey to do this. Then they measured me for a mouth guard that I would be using during sleep when I went home, so I wouldn't grind my teeth and ruin the veneers over time, which is natural. I knew I was a teeth grinder at night, so this was fabulous that it came with it. They did some more touch-up work just to make sure it was all perfect on the very last day, and made sure I was going to go home with a great bite, and it was wonderful. I was so thankful for what MedLife Group did, and these doctors and these wonderful people. And then I went for a quick follow-up, and this was all in 6 days of visits. Actually, and the 10 days was the whole time I had to be there to get this done. And they delivered the mouth guard to my hotel. That was so simple, because I didn't need to come back just to pick up the mouth guard. And then it was time to say thank you and goodbye to Dr. Kind Eyes, Dr. Ejit, and to say goodbye and thank you to Dr. Kagler, smile designer and oral surgeon right next to me. And for every person that comes in from another country, they meet you at the airport, and then they take you in a beautiful van to your hotel and talk to you about all the schedule you're going to have. They were so nice.
Biggest one in Israel. It's a mosque. They're just building it. I am Buse. I work for MedLife Group here in Izmir, Turkey. So I'm working with operation team. So I meet with patients and I'm with them all the time during their consultation and treatment. So I'm with them all week long.
Hello, my name is Volkan. I work here at MedLife. We are here helping Rebecca through her trip. So I wanted to go over everything about what we do and dental tourism and medical tourism in general in Turkey and Izmir. So the main reasons people come here are actually that we are very, very advanced in health in general. So even when you research it in Google or various other magazines, websites, you will be able to understand that Turkey comes at the top with high quality and affordable prices. And the reason for this is we have a very strict education system for our doctors, dentists, and all health-related work. And when it comes to the prices, you can find it very affordable. It's close to 1/10 of States and similar about UK as well. And we at MedLife try to find the best doctors to ensure that all of our patients leave here very happy. And that's the main reason actually we work in this company, and I like working here because it's all about quality and making people happy. And when people come here to Turkey, they understand that what we have here as a city, Izmir is one of the biggest cities in Turkey, and it's on the west coast. So Europe is just right across from the sea here. So it's very safe. You will be able to visit lots of places and you will not feel in danger at all. I've been living here for a very long time, and I can say this is one of the best cities in Turkey, and you will love it here. And the reason people come here and find out that everything is great is because that when you offer the highest quality and when you're very affordable, and when as a foreigner you come to this city, you come to this country and find out that there are other Americans, British and other European patients here, you feel pretty much at home. So this is very common and popular destination for dental tourism and medical tourism in general, and we would be glad to have any American or any other European and British customers here, and we would be glad to help them with everything. So another point I wanted to focus on is that here in MedLife we have lots of workers. I have a lot of colleagues that speak English perfectly. So when you get here, there will always be someone that you can reach out to, and our offices, clinics are open actually 24/7. So anytime you need something, any problems you have, you will always have a contact person that you can reach out to, and they will be helping you with everything you need.
And so at the top of the screen, I'm going to put the place you can email them to find out more information, because I put so many posts on Facebook and Instagram, and there were so many questions and comments and even private messages to me. I want to make this easy so you can contact them in your own time frame. I asked MedLife if they would give a discount to people that watch this video, and they said they would. They said use the code RBM0120. That way you can get 10% off all their dental treatments. All of my videos I upload on my YouTube channel also get placed by distributors to Roku, Amazon TV, Android, Apple TV, IPTV, smart TVs, Xbox, and Windows mobile devices. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it might have helped you with your desire for a great smile, to maybe investigate something else you haven't thought of, or maybe you have some dental work you need done and are looking for a really high quality dental job at a really affordable price. I'm Rebecca Brand. Please subscribe to my channel and check out other things I do anywhere you hang out. Bye for now.